Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 9 of Sink into Madness, a Modpack by JonBams and M1 Jordan Allen. So in the last episode, like I said, I started working on those crops and the seeds have been multiplying, which is a good thing because we're going to need a lot of those seeds to be able to get started on real mystical agriculture. I might have died a couple of times, and I've also updated to the next version. So I've stopped counting the number of deaths because I'd say the count is between pathetic and pathetic plus plus. So I'm not very inclined in counting them anymore. This is a mod pack that is way harder than I ever thought it would be, which makes it very different from what I do because usually Minecraft has been a very what's the term? Chill thing for me. It's something I've been doing at night, relaxing, and this one has been more challenging than any I've ever done before. So I got my 8 aluminum seed, and why hate? Why not hate? Oh my god, that's my English going bad. Why 8? 8 because I need 4 per Ender IO machine chassis, and I really want to do the farming station. And to do the farming station, you need the slice and splice. So that's where my ad is at right now. So let's look at my nether rack, and that's the compressed nether rack, so that's not the one I want. I want the double compressed nether rack. Unfortunately, I've only 5 of those. And did I make, yeah, I made one basic capacitor. So I should be able to at least do one of these things. Let's do one machine chassis because technically that's all that the quest requires, but like I said, I want to make a more complicated machine, so I'm going to need more. Where's my quest book? I'm so worried about losing it now that I'm ending up always putting it back in here. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to borrow from the same trick that I've done with the watering can. Just do this, and then I can start putting my quest book right here so that when I need it, it's easily accessible. So we finally completed another quest. And it wasn't getting started, it was in continuing the journey. Ender IO. You will need a lot of netherrack in order to craft Ender IO machines. Good thing we have ore excavation. Yeah. Doesn't mean the nether is not super extra dangerous. Let's take the middle reward bag and let's just check. Another one of those spawn eggs. This is just ridiculous right now. So with this machine chassis, well, wait, calm down. Let's just take a look at the next quest first. So the next quest is turning up the heat. You know what? Someone made a comment on an earlier video about the setting being, the UI scale being small. So usually I keep it at large. And the only reason, look at how much better this is. The only reason I changed it is when I had, what was the situation? When I had a table set up next to a chest, I wasn't able to see the whole interface. But let's be honest, it doesn't happen that often, especially when I'm using the easy storage. So it's better to have a better view of the book. So let's stay at this scale and we'll switch back and forth if we need. Turning up the heat. Kill some nether mobs for the fun of it. Yeah, right. Note, must be a melee kill. Range attack do not count toward the kill. So unfortunately, I cannot be using neither my bow nor these beautiful cannon. So we need to kill one of these, one of those, one of that, and one of this. That's one unfortunate thing. I think it's the update to the pack. It makes it so that I can't really see what mobs are required. So, say a pigman, a blaze, a pinky, and a succubus. So I don't remember ever seeing a pinky. Basically, in my other playthrough, I've progressed because I've made the other things, but I've never completed this quest. I'm missing the succubus and the pinky in my other playthrough. So that's going to be pretty much a hard time, but I honestly don't know what to do about that. I'm waiting to get a better armor, and when I get a better armor, I'm going to just go to the nether like a crazy, crazy man and just kill everything that I find. Let me, oh, 7 lumium seeds. So that's how you get production started. Wow. And glowstone seed, let's just put it in the corner right here. And gold seed, let's just put right here. What's that one? That's another gold essence. So now we're starting to have a very serious farm. 6 lumium essence, 4 gold essence, 2 glowstone. Imagine if I had my farming. And this? Perfect. Imagine now if I had my farming station, I'd be just gathering these seeds, these essence, one after another after another. Let's throw everything in here for now. Oh, no, I want to keep those. And I think we're really going to need to just go to the nether, bite the bullet, and assume that we're going to have to try and kill some stuff. Let me take this. And the other thing, I don't know if you noted, but the other thing that we're missing is actually the netherrack to be able to craft the secondary machine. So one of the things I want to do when I get to the nether is try and get some of these mob, but especially get more of that netherrack. Sorry. Whew. Talking hard. At the same time, I always want to be processing coal ore. Oh, I ran out of power? Not ideal. And guess what I'll do? I'll do the same thing here again. 1, 2, 3. Let me grab a quest book, like I said I was going to do to begin with. Let me grab a bucket. And what I'm going to do, exact same thing. Gonna put the quest book right here. Make another drying rack. Let's put the drying rack right here. And this way we can start putting the bucket there. I'm going to grab this and just lava it up in here. And put the bucket right there. So I always have a bucket easily accessible. For the time being, it's pretty much the best solution to this problem. This is not using power. This is not using power. So basically, yeah, all power is coming to here now. I'm going to put the pulverized iron in here for, well, not in that one. Let's just put it here for now. It's not the ideal thing, but for the time being, it's going to work. And let's go back to the nether to see what kind of mob we can start killing. If we can start killing any, because let's be fair, the nether is not an easy place to fight. I'm afraid of the bird, but I'm not going to be here long. I'm just going to be transitioning to the nether, so I should be good. And oh, I also died a couple of times in the nether, so let's remove that. And actually, couple is the right term because it was twice. Whew, I was wondering if okay, I still had some resource here. So remember when I said I didn't know if I had the resources that I needed? Well, actually, I had the resource. And I heard a ghost. I didn't remember that the last time I came here, I left a ghost alive. Trying to look around and keep quiet to see where the ghost is, but I'm not seeing it. It sounds like a bird. Oh, let me kill it. No, no, no. Did I kill it? Oh. So I don't know if I was the one that gave it the killing blow. But if I was the one that gave it the killing blow, I got my blizz, which would be amazing. But like I just said, not quite sure. Oh. I want to cry. I kind of screwed up. It's not a big screw up. It's a small screw up. It's just sad. Remember, guys, last time I came here, what did I say? I said that I needed to make an iron pickaxe. Why? Because the gold here that I want to get. Oh, I'm still hearing some flying noise. Where is it coming from? Let me get on top here and look at my turrets and recharge the turret, because you can never have enough turret defending you in the nether. Oh, and by the way, I got a comment from wow, names are hard. Duncan Webb, saying that these turret probably putting some in my world, like in my base, inside of it, would be a good idea. And I have to admit that I 100,000 million billion% agree. I'm gonna have to do that for sure. I keep hearing these wing noise. It's really annoying slash scary. All I want is that nether coal, and let's fly right back here. The noise is gone. Let's grab this netherrack from here. Oh, and oh, a pigman that I have to kill. So I'll try to kill it myself, and if I'm lucky, I now have the blaze and the pigman kill, which would mean great progression on the part of my on the quest to kill mobs. That still leaves me with trying to figure out what the succubus is, and that's the one thing I don't want to happen. Oh, no, 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 no. Get out of here. Oh. Is that a succubus? Well, I wouldn't know because it died so freaking fast. Sorry if I'm laughing so hard, but you guys have to admit that was amazing. My defense killed that thing in mere second. So, oh, listen to the shooting. It's so amazing. I don't know what it's shooting at, but just kill it. It's beautiful to hear. And that's another one killed. So probably I would prefer getting these, because it might be one that I need to kill myself. But at the same time, the nether is so hard that I'm not going to start complaining if things just start dying by itself. Let's go back home. 2 reasons. 1, I want to deposit everything I have. 2, I really want to make that iron pickaxe, because I cannot harvest that gold, and gold is something that I really kind of need. I'm going to take a small risk and come look at my mob farm right here, because I can see one of those stupid spider, and I wonder if I have 8 spiders or 10 or 20 stacked up in there. Actually, it was only 2. But as you guys know, last time I checked that, there was like a crazy amount of spider. And I'll have to come back, so let's go deposit that. That's something I want to address in the next episode or 2. I'm thinking of using some ender chests to be able to transfer the mob drop, because it's annoying not having everything come into my easy storage. And one of the thing with easy storage is that you have to put an input port something. So I'm basically trying to recoup where I'm at right now and what basically I'm trying to do in this episode. But for sure, next episode, we're going to have to start. I'm going to prepare everything to start looking into progressing the base and automating as much stuff as possible. Because without automation, I'm going to get screwed pretty fast. And I haven't been concentrating so much on automation, because I might have been having kind of too much fun in what I've been doing. You have to understand that this is the first really like hardcore difficulty mob pack that I'm doing. I thought for a while about doing the was it called Invasion, or I have a blank. I think it was Invasion, which is like a fully fighting mod pack one. And it was interesting, but I always kind of do a little bit of research on YouTube to see is any big YouTuber playing that. And one of the reason I'm always doing research to see if any big YouTuber is playing that is that I'm not trying to become the biggest YouTuber in the world. Like I don't want to make this my job, but I don't necessarily want to play the pack that every big YouTuber is playing, all the one that I'm following. Because then why wouldn't people follow the big YouTuber instead of watching my episode? I'm just trying to make it so that I'm addressing pack that might have less views and less interest. And so when I saw that one, that was kind of the same deal with the growing difficulty and stuff like that, I was like, you know what? This is worth taking a look at. And I really fell in love with it. Basically, I fell in love with it because, how can I explain this? All of the Modpack that I've been playing either started in the desert with no resource or in a weird land with no resource, or started on an island, the skyblock kind of Modpack, if you will. And I love the skyblock kind of Modpack. The only problem with the skyblock kind of Mindpack is most people have done and redone the skyblock kind of Mindpack. And when I started this one Modpack, it basically was a skyblock Mindpack, but in water. I was very attracted to the idea of you cannot swim in water, and when you're in water, basically you just sink to the bottom. That was something that I found very attracting. It was like something I've never seen in a mod pack before. So it was like the expression is a match made in heaven. I don't know if you guys know this expression or have dealt with this expression before, but to me that's what it was. It was a match made in heaven. Something very different, but yet at the same time kind of similar. And now I can do this because I have the... Oh, wow. No, 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 no. No, I'm going to die. Okay, I didn't die, but I'm really happy this happened. I don't know if you guys remember what I told you. Keep the flint and steel in here. Why? Well, you just got a 100,000 million billion percent extra billion percentage proof of why you do that. That's why. If I had not kept the flint and steel in here, right now, I'd be stuck in the nether. And I would have to try and find a way of bringing fire here, or, you know, I'm making this too complicated. I could just die. That would resolve my problem. But I don't really want to die. That's an Azul. So I don't know what the succubus mob is. And I think I'm going to have to do some research. Because if I don't know what the succubus mob is, and I didn't see it in my last playthrough, and I'm not seeing it in my current playthrough, how am I supposed to complete that quest? Ooh. Netherrack aplenty. So the only problem with this run is I'm not getting all of the resource that I wanted. Can you guess why? Well, I can tell you why. I went back, and what did I not take when I got back? I didn't take a stupid... Really? Oh, thank God. I didn't take a crafting table. That's what I was trying to say. No, what I was trying to say is I forgot to take an iron pickaxe, which is what I need to be able to get the gold. So for now, I'm just going to get another pickaxe like this. And what's around me? Nothing. And I'll just go in there and grab the Inferium Essence and run away because there's a monkey. And it's getting shot. And it's not a poison monkey. So basically, these monkey I don't really care about. But there's the poison monkey. Those are really dangerous. And I like that the mod pack is from JonBams and M1 Jordan Allen. And I don't know if you noticed, but the mod pack, the monkey was named M1 Jordan Allen. So that's something I really like. I like when people are being not serious with their pack. That they can make a joke about themselves, or that they can joke. They basically made themselves into evil little monkey that everyone playing this pack are going to hate. Because they're the one always stopping you from harvesting things in the nether. So I thought that was genius on their part. Because not taking yourself too seriously is a real... I consider it a real talent. Because it makes things lighter, easier. And it's just nice seeing that people can make themselves the butt of a joke. What's coming up here? So that one's a poison one though. So I want to be careful because see, the poison slash fire throwing crazy little monkey. But that's why I have all the towers. Now it should just die. Come on, die. Die. Please die. Wow. That one was very solid. So the baby BAM are the solid one, which is kind of funny. You would expect the baby one to be kind of lightweight and the M1 Jordan Allen one to be like really the hard to kill one. See, that's what I mean. They have all of these magical property where they poison you or throw you in the air or just destroy your life. Or you can just wait for them to die. Oh boy, that was a mistake. No. That was a real mistake on my part. So that's what you do. You grab all of your resource and you go back to the safety of your stupid island. And you guys should understand why I'm saying the stupid safety of your island. Because it's not really safe back here. I don't know what to expect. Oh, night. Oh my god. Let's get out before there's a bird that grabs me. So as you guys know, this is not really safe. It's just safer-ish than the nether. So let's come back in here and look at our situation. I'm going to first craft this into compressed netherrack and more. And I'm going to get the compressed netherrack into double compress. Okay, so now I have enough double compressed netherrack to be able to craft my second Ender IO machine chassis. Let me put all of this in here. So the nether coal. The nether coal works, if I remember properly. Let me grab some charcoal. 8 is going to be enough for now. So the same way that the iron ore work is nether coal, you burn, each one will become 2 standard coal. And the standard coal, each one of them in the pulverizer will become 3 coal. Oh yeah, perfect. So basically these 21 are going to transform into 42, 84, 126 coal. And we're finally going to get our carbon rapier, which means all of our work is going to become easier. While we're waiting for that to cook, I just want to go take a quick look at this mob farm, because my hope is that it's been working overtime and got me 1 gold ore. Really? That one's not working as well as the other one. I really need to start making the cursed earth soon. Which means witch water. Oh, I hate that sound. There's like a big scary mob out there. The other thing I need to start working toward really is automation, because all of the processing of these resource, everything, it needs to start to get going soon, because if I don't get going on the automation of the resource, I will always be stuck at running left and running right to get my resource. What else do I need in here? I have plenty of iron, plenty of almost everything except the gold, although these gold essence, let me get 1 more gold essence. And 4 seed. Wow, these seeds are multiplying better than ever. So basically, will this give me 4 each time? Yeah, so that's 8 gold. Perfect. So now I'm getting enough gold to be able to progress. I can now really start thinking about progression. And part of the progression is making more seed. I'm going to kind of delay my growth a little bit, because like I said, I wanted to make the wow, I'm at a loss. I want to make the farming station, but there's so many things that I need. And the first thing I'm going to really need to make is the alloy smelter. And the reason I have to start with the alloy smelter is that I need to start making all of the conduits and everything to automate my base. And when I look at conduit, I need, let's say that I want to make the basic energy conduit. That's only redstone. Okay, so that's doable-ish. But these, oh, bronze. Inderium. Okay, so Inderium's a good example. How do you make Inderium? You'll make Inderium in the alloy smelter with 2 ender pearl, a pyrotheum dust, and 2 Inderium base. And the Inderium base you make in an alloy smelter with platinum, silver, and tin. Or, because there's always a way to cheat these things, you make Inderium essence, which you make from seed, which you make from Inderium ingot. So next episode, really, I'm going to be concentrating on producing the lumium. I already have the lumium, sorry. I'm going to be concentrating on producing the various level of alloy. So alloy. I'm going to be making energetic alloy and the seed for it. I'm going to be making vibrant alloy and the seed for it. I'm going to be making redstone alloy and the seed for it. I'm also going to try and make dark steel. Can I make the dark steel seed? Yeah. So I'm going to try and make the dark steel again with an alloy smelter to make dark seed, because after that, look at this. This is multiplying and growing well. Imagine a farming station on top of this, getting me all of the resource I want. Then I can start working on left and right thing and just get to the material that I need slowly. So I have to admit, this is kind of a small-ish episode for me, but I really need to start working on the production of resource, because this is a big waste of time. So I'm going to get everything ready. Let me just look. Can I craft the alloy smelter now? Alloy smelter. Machine chassis. Oh. Or machine frame. Are you kidding me? Is this? Oh, block of coal. Okay, I thought it was. I thought it was plain. What's it called? Obsidian. This is not that expensive though. I could have made that before. I wonder if that's a new recipe, because I don't remember seeing that recipe, and I find it kind of annoying, because that would have made a lot of things really easier. I'm really tempted to go back and install a back version and see if that's something existed in the back version, or if it's new. Because if it existed in a back version, it's such a easier way of doing it that I'm kind of curious as to why he would have added that. So now that I have the alloy smelter, I'm going to just remove this torch, put this in front. So now I can start making all of these weirder type of resource. So 1, 2, 3, 4 glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 4, and now I need 4 gold. 4 gold, I said. So the 4 gold, 4 glowstone, and 4 yellow glowstone dust are going to make me my 4 energetic alloy. Once I get the 4 energetic, I just wanted to make this part to show you what I'm doing. Once I get these 4 energetic alloy, I'm going to use the 4 energetic alloy to make the 1 energetic alloy seed. And then I'm going in my time lapse to harvest that energetic alloyed seed until I get 4 more energetic alloy. Because with 4 more energetic alloy and 4 ender pearl, I'm going to make the next level. So let me just look in here. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 ender pearl. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And I need a basic seed. Where's the basic crafting seed? Like so. So now I come back here. And this is taking a little while, but I forgot something. The last quest, you have to start you have to be careful to utilize everything to the maximum. We got a double layer capacitor. One of the neat thing of double layered capacitor is you put them in the machine and it augments the quantity of power you can store, but most specifically, it makes it faster. So now I have my 4 energetic alloy. I'm going to put the ender pearl in here. I'm going to come back right here and I'm going to look into crafting the seed with this, like so. And now that I have the seed, same thing I've been doing before. I'm just going to kill one of these, plug it in. I think I lost my watering can in the multi death that I had. It's not in here. And if it's not in here, it means it was the victim of our dying over dying. Yeah, of course. And you know what? I'm going to craft another one because I don't want to waste time, but I'm probably going to end up finding another one really soon afterward. Ooh, that is okay. That's another thing I want to make in my time lapse. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. Oh, I have the 4 netherrack, the 4 cobblestone. I'm going to need one bowl. Do I have any bowl? Yeah, 1 bowl. And do I have any bone meal? Yeah, perfect. So let's craft the watering can right now. Another one. Do I have any obsidian on me? No, I'm gonna have to craft some obsidian, but I want to craft some obsidian because as we've just seen, we could make this a much better watering can if we had some obsidian. So kill all of this, kill that, and kill that. And I was very lucky because I forgot a very important principle. If you guys don't remember what it was, it's that mob could have spawned while I was killing these things and I didn't have an axe in my hand. You always want to be harvesting with an axe in your hand because if the mob that I'm thinking about spawns, you want to be able to take care of it right now. Energetic alloy, only 1 seed. So you see, we're back in the same pattern where we only have 1 seed of energetic alloy, which means I have to grow it 8 times to get the 4 back that I need. But hopefully while doing those 8, I'm going to get 2 or 3 seed and I'm going to be able to start a better field. So what I want to end up doing is a gold field here, a aluminum field here, a glowstone field here, and then that 3x3 a purely energetic alloy seed. And the glowstone, I'm probably going to downsize at some point because I'm going to start needing less and less of. I want to be able to manufacture as much as I want when I want to, but it's one of those resources that I wanted to automate to not to have to go back to the nether, but that you don't use that often. The lumium, kind of the same deal. You don't use a crazy amount of lumium, although I say that, and one of the conduit do use lumium, but it's not as heavy as the other one. So I'm just kind of doing this to explain things to you guys, but I'm probably going to go into time lapse now. And in that time lapse, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the vibrant alloy seed, which is going to be a bit complicated, but I kind of showed you the recipe. You need to, vibrant alloy is easy. It's basically once I get another 4 vibrant alloy, energetic alloy, I cook them with the 4 ender pearl that I put in here, and it's going to transform into 4 vibrant alloy. Once I have the 4 vibrant alloy, I'm going to, guess what? Make a seed and start watering it at the same time as I'm watering this energetic alloy seed, because you do need more energetic alloy. Again, the seed didn't duplicate. So I'm not being lucky on the seed duplication, but that's something that does happen. And I say that, but look here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lumium seed. So at one point it start going easier and easier. It's just the beginning that's kind of slow. And then I'm going to work toward my Enderium seed. I might get all of the material that I need for the Enderium seed made and just wait till the next episode to actually craft it and show you. See, I got another glowstone seed. The more crop you have, the more chance you have of actually breaking one into an extra seed. Like here, I'm going to take my stone axe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that gave me 9 seed. So out of 7, 2 of them gave me an extra seed. And now instead of having a 7 by 7 piece lumium seed field, I have a 9 lumium seed field. So this one I've broken twice already. Only twice. Yeah, only twice the energetic alloy. And out of the 12 twice, I never got an extra seed. But the moment I get an extra seed, I'm just going to replace one of these with the extra seed. And now I'm going to double my chance of getting an extra seed. I think, but I'm not sure in this mod pack. That's the thing. Each mod pack you have to investigate, and I'm going to go into that investigation. But each mod pack have a different handling of the seed and the chance of breaking into an extra seed. Some are affected by luck. So if I had a hoe with extra luck or a tool with extra luck when I broke the mystical agriculture plant, I might have a better chance of getting an extra seed. But like I said, that's not every mod packs are like that. You really have to investigate each one separately. But that's really my goal right now. My goal, not gold. My goal right now is to increase my seed production to all of the other type of resource so that I can start making some automation pipe and energy conduit and transfer pipe. Basically, the one I really want to do is these item conduit. Yeah, these, which needs Enderium nugget, which means Enderium, and Enderium, like I just said, we need with this very complicated recipe. The pyrotheum, I think we have everything. I got a couple of sulfur from the nether. Pulverized coal is easy, and we have some blaze powder. And then the, what's the next thing that we need? The Enderium base is platinum, silver, and tin. I'm not sure I have a second silver, but that should be easy to get from the mob farm. I have tin, and I just need a platinum ingot. So I should be able to make that fairly soon. I want to prepare all of the resource, and basically I don't think I'm going to be making the seeds. I'm just going to be preparing all of the resource in my time lapse and also gathering from my 2 mob farm. Last thing I wanted to check was ender chest. So the ender chest is kind of easy to make now that I have blaze powder. So I'm probably going to try and make also a couple of ender chests, because with the ender chest I'll be able to transfer the resource locally without having to go to the 2 mob farm. Last, I want to check chunk loader. So no, the last update didn't add any chunk loading mob. I was still hoping that the chunk loader is something that was going to be added. You know what? I saw someone tweeting about the password mod. So options, mod option, A to Z. I want something that start with PMNO. Oh, so these P455. So at P455 supposed to have a raw carbon ore, carbon block. Oh, I didn't know carbon block are waterproof. Okay. Carbon, advanced armor, carbon stabaton. Wow, there's a lot of thing here. But I thought I saw someone tweeting about the fact that password add a chunk loader kind of thing, which is why I'm trying to find it like this. Dank null and what the? No idea what this is. Lapis iron, some batteries, the item magnet. Ooh, redstone carb. Oh, so expensive. No, come on. Repulsion armor upgrade, ender vision. Wow, there are some crazy interesting things here. Voidifier, interchanger, compressor. So that's kind of expensive, but I guess you need it for bigger things. Machine upgrade speed, docking station. Oh, how do we, raw carbon? I really want to make that password thing guide. Carbon door waterproof. So no chunk loader. So I misread. I really thought that someone was saying, hey, look at the password thing. There's a chunk loader in there. But either I misread or obviously there isn't a chunk loader thing in there, which is kind of sad because, like I said, my plan was to start moving things to a different chunk so that I wouldn't have to deal with loading issue. But with my very blah 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 verbiage, talking, because I haven't done an episode in a while and I wanted to cram a lot of info, I'm already at a 40-something minute episode, which means I have to shut up and get into my time lapse. So to explain one last time, my time lapse is going to be progressing my seeds and progressing my resource, preparing the seed for more resource, so that next episode we can start on the automation. Since we're going to have the seed, we're going to be able to start building the conduit and everything we need. And I know that at some point in the past 5-10 minutes I said I was going to build the seed with you guys, but I'm depending on the time of my time lapse. If I can get to the seed quickly, I'm probably going to start making the seed ASAP so that I can start harvesting them. And guess what? In my time lapse, I'm probably going to get one of these oh so crazy event and die 10 times. So I'm gonna now go into my very boring time lapse. But if you're one of those that watch it, you're probably going to see an event and you're probably going to see me die 20 times. And you know what? I probably don't even need to go into an event to die because I'm about to die now. So I'll heal myself to make sure I don't die, but I'm going to go into my time lapse and I'm going to try and get as many resources as fast as I can to be able to get some progression going. But this resource field is getting better and better, and that's what I'm going to end on. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.